Hi and welcome to Rose Kitchen and Garden. It's a lovely, lovely morning. It's just rain, so everything's looking green and fresh around in the garden. Today I'm going to talk about something called amaranth. So these are amaranth greens, and they're also called as cholai or rajkira. The grains are called rajkira. The leafy vegetable is called lal mat in Marathi. It's called bayam in Singapore and Malaysia and Indonesia. Um, yeah, I think these are the few names that I know. um, it's related to spinach family, and it's a super green. They're a good source of protein. They've got such good health benefits. They are low in glycemic index. They're rich in phytosterol, which is like linked in reducing cholesterol. Then it's packed with vitamins and minerals, calcium, iron, magnesium, manganese, phosphorus, and vitamins like E and vitamin B. It also contains good fats. In fact, amaranth oil is high in unsaturated fatty acids. It's a very good source of iron, and they also prevent anemia. So, how do you grow, and how do you grow these, and where do you get your seeds from, and how long does it take to grow? So, I have the seeds here with me. These are grown from seeds, by the way. So, I have the seeds here with me. Now, this is not the green variety, yeah. This is the red amaranth variety seeds that I have with me. So, they are like these tiny looking seeds. So, what some people do is they're scared that if you just scatter them in the soil, you might lose the seeds. So, they mix it with sand and then they scatter it all over the pot. But I just directly sow. Now, these are red variety. They come in two types, right? One is a red, and red is like this color over here. It's completely darker red than this. Actually, this vein, the color of the vein, can you see? Yeah, it's like darker than that color. But this is a green variety. And similar, I got the seeds from the plant nursery, and I just sprinkled it. It kind of takes crowding. It doesn't get very affected with crowding, or it doesn't kind of spoil anything for one another. So you can crowd it. And what I will do now is, if I cut this stem and take this one away, the next one growing below will grow tall. So it's okay if you just scatter the seeds in the soil. So you can buy these seeds from plant nursery, or you can directly sow the amaranth that you eat. The seeds that you have at home, the green. It's wrong to call it a green. It's actually a seed. Amaranth is a seed, so you can just sow them directly from your kitchen. Um, it needs full sun to grow, and the more sun it gets, the greener it gets, or the darker shade it gets. You can water it once or twice a week if it's a dry season, and they grow in clay soil. So for like places like Singapore and all, where the soil is like it's clay, you can grow it in the ground, or if you are growing it in a pot or a styrofoam box like me, you can add good manure. So it needs a good composted soil. So if you're growing in a pot, you can give it a nice composted soil. But if you're not growing it in a pot, if you are in a region where the soil is like clay, you can still grow it. They need warmer climates, and they can tolerate drought. So watering is not an issue. You can harvest the leaves within 6 weeks, within 3 weeks, sorry. So from sowing until this stage, it takes 3 weeks. And if you let this grow, now if I let just these tall ones grow out, they'll grow to a height of maximum 7 to 8 feet, and then they will start flowering, and then these flowers will have a lot of seeds. And it's very easy to bring the seeds out from the flowers. Once the flowers dry, you just pluck the flowers, put them in a bag, and you shake them up. They get separated from the skin, and you'll get the seeds. um, so yeah, it's very very easy to grow, fuss free, and it is full of nutrients, and it is so good for health. It's good for cholesterol, for sugar, for iron deficiencies. I think everyone should grow this. So what I do normally is I will just, if I want to make a veggie out of it with my bread, um, Indian bread actually. So what I'm going to do is I'll just cut this from here, if you can see it. Yeah, I'll cut it from the stalk, and then I'll separate the leaves, and I'll take the tender stalk of it, and I'll cook it with like an onion, a slice of onion, a green chili, some garlic cloves, and some fresh coconut. I'll just like stir fry it, add some fresh coconut and salt. That's it. And it really tastes very nice. But what I've seen is people also ferment this. So when you're fermenting, you can put the entire stem, the entire stalk. So cut this from the stalk and put it in a mason's jar along with 2 tablespoons of salt and 1/2 onion and filtered water enough to cover all the leaves and the onion, and then keep it in a cool place to ferment. As we know, fermented food is so easy to digest and full of probiotics. Well, after a week or 8 to 9 days, your vegetables will be, your amaranth will be nicely fermented, and then you can refrigerate it for up to 6 months. But in between, when you are trying to ferment it, please open the lid to release gases. So that's it. It's very easy to grow. It's really low maintenance. Only occasionally you will see that some grasshopper might have bitten into your leaves. Apart from that, other than that, there is no issue. So it's very easy to grow. It's a superfood. People are now calling it the new kale. So I think yes, everyone should grow it. If you have any doubts, if you have any queries or questions, do feel free to write your comments and let us know. I hope you enjoyed this video and this is of help to you. Till then, thank you. Bye bye.